Hi, welcome back to the Insider Show. Today we're going to give you some tips on how to evaluate a property if you're interested in buying a foreclosure. In today's market, there's one or two on every block and everybody wants a deal. The first thing we suggest you do is you divide the upgrades between cosmetic and mechanical. The mechanical ones will cost you more money and are definitely going to be budget busters. The first, structural. Make sure you take a good look at the property, that you're not looking at any major cracks in foundations, leaning, walls that are not straight, those type things. They can be a major construction cost there. You want to avoid those. Secondly, a roof. A roof can be very involved depending on the height and the pitch. You're looking at several $1,000s if you get in there and you need a roof and you didn't budget for it. Thirdly, the heating and cooling system. Especially if it has a boiler, make sure you have somebody look at that. If you can, test it out, because those can go into the thousands of dollars as well, and they're typically not addressed by just your handyman. Fourth, you're going to want to look at the electrical service. If you need to upgrade an electrical service for a loan approval, those two, you're going to need an electrician, and they're not going to be cheap. It's not something that you're going to want to do on your own for safety reasons, certainly, obviously for cost reasons. And lastly, you're going to want to look at a well and septic. If you have a city water, city sewer, you're pretty good there. But if you get into a well and septic, especially on a property that's been sitting for a year or two, those two can be very costly, and it's not something that you're going to want to get your hands dirty doing. All right? Those are the top 5 things that we run into. We invest a little more money than your average purchaser, so we like those because we buy the worst of the worst, and we like getting our hands dirty with those type things. Lastly, I'll leave you with this. When budgeting for a rehab project, always budget for overages. That's a big time killer when people get into these properties. They don't plan on overages. They have a list of things they want to do to the property, mostly cosmetic. Then they open up a wall and they find mold or plumbing issues. So always have a budget and then plan for overages. If you'd like to learn more about the properties that we have available or the programs that we offer, visit us on Facebook, Twitter, or visit us on rockfordinsiderto.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time on the Insider Show.